Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going thrift shopping at a Goodwill. I went down to southern Maine. We were doing some things down there anyway, so I decided to stop at a couple of Goodwills on the way home. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what they got. I really like the look of this wooden lamp here. It didn't have a topper or a lampshade, so I decided not to grab it, but I really did think it had some nice lines to it. So right off the bat, I spied the butterfly gold corral here. This is a vintage design from the 1970s. And typically this is the pattern I come across the most from the 5 patterns that are compatible with the Pyrex. Unfortunately, I had to leave 2 of them behind because the design was wearing off on these 2 plates here. You can see the up close. But I did spy a few more underneath in the back here that were in, good condition, so that was nice. I love this bright yellow color on this tray here. I think it says it was from Italy, and I want to say there was a chip on it somewhere. That's why I set it back down. I can't quite remember. I was surprised to see so much empty space at this store. My local store is always pretty jam-packed, but they display things pretty nicely. But this one, at least I could look through it, right? But I was surprised there was so much empty space. I thought this plate was pretty adorable with the country farm scene here. There's like a couple dating under the tree and someone's flying a kite there. Very cute. I don't have the greatest luck trying to find some nice mugs to resell, but you guys know I'm a sucker for color, so these definitely caught my attention here. You guys know I'm always a sucker for interesting pictures. This one was really neat. I've never really seen anything like this one before. I like how Goodwill has started to color code some items on their end cap. It's something that I have done in my antique booth, and it definitely draws people, in because everyone likes a certain color typically, and it will get them to look at items they normally might not see, so it's a nice technique. Now these cloches, I think that's how you say it anyways, is something I've picked up a few times, but they don't really sell well for me in my booth. I haven't tried them online yet, but I do come across some nice ones every so often, and yeah, let me know if you guys use those. I'd be interested to know. When you go to like the Humane Society, or you just like see puppies for sale and they just stare at you and they beg you to buy them. That's what happened to me with these seals. They're so adorable. I was excited to see a Pyrex scene store container. I don't come across these too often. I thought this 3D ceramic art was pretty neat. I do have a thing for bird figurine knickknack type things, and I really thought this one was gorgeous. The $5 price tag on it was kind of shocking to me, but I did really think this was a nice one, and it seemed to not be chipped at all, so potentially worth it. Oh my goodness, another seal, and look how sad his eyes are. Oh, sea puppies, they get me every time. This wood carved, I believe, eagle, I thought was pretty neat. I believe there was a chip on it, that's why I did not get it. I really found these hand-painted ceramic wall decor pieces to be quite beautiful. You guys know I have a hard time not checking out the green glassware. This vase here I would have gotten, but you see that really weird defect in the glass at the top? That was pretty strange. I've been seeing so much pineapple stuff lately at the thrift store, which is leading me to believe that the pineapple trend is coming to the end here. I know there's still some people that enjoy it, but I'm thinking a lot of people are starting to declutter it. I was on a tin kick there for quite a while last year. This is something that I might have picked up back then. I thought this was pretty adorable, even though it's teddy bears, and I tend not to get teddy bear things, but I did really think this was quite cute. I don't know if you can tell from the video or not, but this is actually 3D, and the texture on it was really cool. I was kind of disappointed it had some damage up on the top corner there, but it was a fairly decent price, and it was a really cool piece for sure. There's a couple things as a reseller that I do not pick up to resell just for moral reasons, and something like that last picture supper would be something, religious type items like that. Signs maybe don't bother me as much, but anything that's like a religious imagery, I don't really like to grab, and ashtrays is the other one. I thought this four-season hand-painted decor piece here was really nice, and then I looked up and I saw the saying on top, for everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. That's from scripture verse, Ecclesiastes 3, somewhere in chapter 3, I believe. And yeah, I just thought that was a really nice piece for sure. I agree with this sign 100%. We got 3 snowstorms in April. It was ridiculous. They had some very fancy, cute birdhouses here. I wasn't exactly sure that they were birdhouses at first, but I did find the hole for the bird eventually towards the top there. A very intricate design. I hope, little bird wouldn't get lost in there. Do you see the interesting shape of these saucers on this cup and saucer set? I don't even know what to call it. It's somewhere between a teardrop and a heart shape. I'm not sure the maker of those. I've never seen that before. This was a Mikasa saucer and tea set here. I didn't see any comps on these, so I didn't grab them, but I am keeping a lookout on Mikasa items now that I know that they can be worth good money. I thought these were kind of interesting. This set here, I didn't see any marks on the bottom, so I wasn't quite sure what they were. I'm sure someone will yell at me and tell me that I could have made all kinds of money on them, but I wasn't sure what they were, so I put them back. Whatever that set was, it looks like there's some saucers right there that went with it. I spied this really cute collector's plate down here with Walt Disney World on it, and it actually has the hanger on the back of it as well, so that's always nice. I always find the cutest decor items that actually end up being candles. Let me know below if you guys actually ever burn these as candles or if you just leave them as is. I feel like no one ever burns them because they're just so cute and you don't really want to melt them, right? You want to kind of keep them in full form. I was able to find some interesting things in this Goodwill, but I definitely feel blessed for having the larger, very well-packed Goodwill in my home area. Well, that's gonna do it for today's Thrift Along with me, and make sure you're subscribed to see everything that I picked up. I will be posting that haul tomorrow, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!